Armed Forces of Ukraine break through first line of Russian defense in Kherson Oblast. Kakhovka Operational Group.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Kakhovka Operational Group published a video in which it is said that the Ukrainian army broke through the first line of Russian defense in Kherson Oblast. Quote, "The 109th Regiment of the so-called DPR has withdrawn from its positions in Kherson Oblast. The Russian elite airborne, who supported them, fled the battlefield." The operational group also published a video in which a Russian soldier complains that the Ukrainian forces broke through the first line of defense in Kherson Oblast.
This post received a score of 75,000, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than the 109th Regiment of the so-called DPR, Donetsk People's Republic, has withdrawn from its positions in Kherson Oblast, and the Russian elite airborne, who supported them, fled the battlefield. Not so much a defense line as a bunch of guys ready to go home.
This is an identified weakness of Russia's BTG tactics. They're light on infantry, so rely on PMCs, local irregular forces, and similar to hold flanks and defensive positions. It's clearly not working very well.
They are light on infantry by design because the Russian armed forces relies on conscripts to fill the infantry positions. The Kremlin creates this shortfall because they don't want to mobilize, presumably because of the Russian internal stability and the war being very unpopular amongst most echelons of Russian society. Russian battalion tactical groups are designed to contain a lot of officers, technical personnel and equipment during peacetime and to be reinforced on short notice. The Russian armed forces are fighting against their own doctrine right now.
Equivalent to building a bridge using just engineers and some day laborers, with not a single skilled trade in sight.
It's a bit more like trying to build a bridge with just skilled trades and engineers. It's a complete waste to have an engineer drive a truck of concrete to the site, but someone has to do it or else the bridge doesn't get built. Normally Russia would just conscript a bunch of laborers and quickly teach one to drive a truck. Opposed to that, the US has an entire professional corps devoted just to driving concrete trucks and nothing else. It's extremely expensive and annoyingly specific but very, very quick.
But on the plus side for the US, these specialized, professional corps can, and do, get put to work on capital infrastructure schemes. I was surprised when I learned that the U.S. Army Engineer Corps were responsible for more U.S. climate engineering projects, dikes, bridges, canals, floodplains, mangrove restoration, rewilding etc., than any other organization in North America. I wish places like here in the UK thought like that. Yes, they are expensive. But cheaper than private engineering consultants, and as you're paying them anyway, it's good to put them to use.
I loved working with US ACE. Every point of contact I had was knowledgeable, experienced, and just kind and professional people all around. Our project with them finished 3 months ahead of schedule in no small part because they were always on top of everything.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.